Welcome back to this Final Fantasy XIV A Realm Reborn Let's Play. You're with Sambo, Seraphis, Thrall, and joining us today, look at this, we've got Merik, we've got Katella, Obisi, and Sounsyy. It's great to see you guys here. Katella, it seems like such a long time since I've chatted to you. How have you been?
Good, how are you?
I've been so busy in real life, it's awful. You know what, I've been working long hours, and by long I mean more than 3 to 4 hours per day at least. Seriously, I don't know what to do with myself. In fact, I've been working myself to the bone, and I've been sleeping and working, and that's about it. It's been terrible. Do you know, I'm getting sort of withdrawal symptoms from all of these games. In fact, I haven't been in Final Fantasy XIV since I met a very special person over in LA at BlizzCon, and that would be you, Merik. G'day, mate.
Hello.
Do you know what? It was great to meet you in real life, by the way. You are a lot taller even than you look in this game. Katella, you know how tall he is in game here. Do you know in real life, I'm a tall bloke. I'm about 6'1", and Merik towers over me in real life.
Tower over you. I'm 2 inches taller than you.
You tower over me. I was looking up at you the entire night. So don't you try and play down. Yeah, 2-inch tower. He is very, very tall. But it was great to meet you in person. It was a great night we had, by the way, at the Wowhead party. And neither one of us jumped in the pool because we were so drunk. I think we should be very proud of ourselves. Although, did you see, Merik, at the end? Somebody did jump in the pool. Did you see that?
No, I wasn't there probably at the time that the person jumped in the pool. Remember, I left, I don't know, like around 9 or 9:30 or something.
I think when you left, so did Common Sense, because things started getting a little out of hand after that point. But it was great to see you there and meet you and everyone else, by the way, in person. And Tallahassee, of course, was there as well. Do you know what? Also joining us in the chat room is Obisi. G'day, Obisi.
Hello.
Great to see you as well. It's been such a long time. And on the other side over there is Sounsyy. G'day, mate.
Hello, Sambo.
Good to see you. You know what, Katella, I'm looking at your outfit here, and you look vaguely familiar. You dragged me into Final Fantasy XIV and said, oh, Sambo, there's something you've got to do. And you said, we've got to come along here and talk to this Harbour Herald supplier. So I'm going to do just that. I have no idea why. And like I say, it's been such a long time. It's the blind leading the blind here. All I can see is that this guy sells stuff. And, these items look familiar. You know what, Katella, I'm starting to get an understanding of what's going on here, because I see that I can't buy anything and that I need an item called a otherworldly parcel. And it says that it's a carefully wrapped package left by a pink-haired knight in a queer garb. What on earth is this? Is there something I'm missing out on? Why don't I have any of these items, Katella? Why can't I buy anything here, and how can I do it?
Well, if you notice, there's a guy just to the right over there, Peter Winsome. Maybe you should go talk to him.
Oh, hang on, am I talking to the wrong person? Whoops, that's typical me, isn't it? I've only been away from the game 2 weeks, can't even navigate my way around. Peter Winsome. Okay, fine, I'll talk to Peter Winsome. And, that's very funny. Look at this, the name of the quest is For the Winsome. That's very good. By the way, where are we? It looks like we're in Limsa, Katella. Are we?
Yeah, we are.
Okay, so are we in the main area? Hang on, let me have a look at them. Oh, we're right in the upper... So this is at the main aetheryte crystal, pretty much.
That's right.
Okay, all right, so here you go, folks. If you want to know where to come for this exciting stuff, because the cat's probably out of the bag now, I'm looking at the picture that is on the quest here, Katella, and it looks like a very familiar woman from a game that I love a lot. Peter Winsome, a reporter for the Harbour Herald in Limsa Lominsa, wishes to interview an adventure. I'm definitely going to accept this one. Greetings, friend. I am Peter Winsome, reporter for the Herald. Could you spare a moment to aid me with an article I hope to pen? I don't know. It's nothing scandalous or unseemly, I assure you. I simply wish to interview an adventurer about her first-hand experiences dealing with the recent and inexplicable profusion of monstrous wildlife beyond the city gates. You know, I've forgotten, Merik, just how difficult it is to read these quests. Seriously, it's a mouthful and a half, isn't it? It really is. I'm especially curious about the spawning megalo crabs out at 3 Marm Bend, and a particularly ravenous dodo dubbed Gertrude, really Gertrude, running rampant at Quarterstone. Should you encounter any of these creatures, I would greatly appreciate aught you might share with me. And I doubt not your integrity, but would you mind returning with some physical evidence? Some physical evidence of your efforts. I've got a reputation as a seeker of truth to maintain. So Katella, is this where I get those otherworldly parcels from or whatever by doing this quest? Hey!
That's correct.
Hey, wait a minute. Quest accepted? That writing looked just a little bit familiar. Is that meant to look familiar?
I'm sure it should.
That is so cool. Okay, all I'm going to say is Final Fantasy 13. My lips are sealed. But I do notice that Peter Winsome now has a red tick mark above his head. So Sounsyy, am I doing something wrong? Because doesn't a red icon mean that it's out of my reach or something? What's going on here? How come I can't continue this quest anymore? I've accepted it.
I think you gotta return with a special something.
Oh, maybe. And it also could be to do with the fact that I'm in my conjurer gear, I'd imagine, which means I'm probably too low a level because I'm level 20. Merik, do you know if there's a level limit to this or can anybody do this?
It's level 13 for the first one.
Oh, okay. So, I don't know. Maybe it's because, right, I think you're right, Sounsyy. I don't have the required items. But am I going to be better off Obisi changing into my Marauder, which is a higher level? Is that going to make things easier for me?
It might, but you can do it on your conjurer probably too.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Well, I might stay. Look, I much prefer the look I have here on my conjurer, even though it's a lot lower level. All right, so I've got this quest here for the Winsome. If I click on it and click on the map, it's saying Limsa Lominsa Upper Decks. Why is that? Because it's going to send me out somewhere else. Where do we have to go?
Well, we're going to go to Swift Perch because we know where the fates. We know where the two fates are.
Oh.
It doesn't say it in there, but it says what zones, and so, but we already know where they are. So we're just going to go to Swift Perch and we'll teleport out there, and then we'll be near both of them actually.
So hang on a minute. For a start, if I look at the quest, there's a picture of a certain pink-haired lass wearing queer armor, as they call it in the game, up in the top right corner. So I think definitely the cat is out of the bag, because if you ask me, that looks like lightning from Final Fantasy 13. Is that what's going on here?
It should look like lightning.
Oh my lord. So there's a crossover. Merik, I'm not going to ask Kat because I know she's a fangirl of Final Fantasy 13 as much as I'm a fanboy myself. Merik, did you ever play Final Fantasy 13?
Never played 13.
Okay, so you wouldn't recognize lightning necessarily.
Only from videos that I've seen, that I've watched on YouTube of it.
Right, so she's a bit famous. What about you, Obisi? Are you a FF13 fan or not?
I am.
Aha! Okay, so this must be very exciting for you. What about you, Sounsyy?
I never played it, but I watched all the cutscenes.
Okay, probably like a lot of us. All right, well look, Obisi, Kat and I are probably quivering at the knees because this is very exciting, although I do notice that somebody, Katella, is wearing some very familiar looking armor, but we'll look at that closely later on the show. So there is a picture of a lightning from Final Fantasy 13. You're right, it just says that he wishes us to participate in one of the monster culling operations taking place at Three Mum Bend in Middle Lanacea and Quarterstone in Western Lanacea and regale him with an account. So you've done this before, clearly, Katella. So if anyone's watching along from home, what's the easy way around this? And it's a fate, obviously. How do we get there from here?
Swift Perch is a teleport out there, and it's real close. You can get to both of them really easy just by teleporting out there.
Okay, so if I open my teleport menu, here we go. Limsa, Summerford Farms, Costa del Sol, I love it out there, Wineport, Swift Perch. Now, if someone doesn't have the Swift Perch teleport, what is the closest one to it? Merik, I think you helped me out there earlier. What's close to Swift Perch?
Aleport.
Okay, so I had Aleport already. So if you don't have Swift Perch, Aleport, and then a short chocobo ride, and you'll get right there. Okay, so can I teleport us all to Swift Perch, or can I at least click on that? Is that going to be okay, Kat?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, here we go. And I don't know if this initiates it to all of you guys, because I don't know if... Does it matter if you're a party leader or not, Katella? Is it just if one person in the party goes, everyone gets the option, or do you have to be leader?
Oh no, everybody gets the option.
Okay, that's very cool. Here we are, and we've got the piano music in the background. It looks like it's night time. I'm just going to run out the front and have a look out the front gate. I don't know if it's the way that we need to go or not, but it just looks so awesome in this game. And look at that off in the distance. There's a castle and a lighthouse there. Oh, it's been way too long, Final Fantasy, since I've been running around in your amazing looking scene. So, Kat, what's the best idea? Once someone gets here, comes out the front gate with the rest of us, and ogles at the view, what's the first thing we should be doing? Should we look at the map, or how do we know where to go?
Let's go ahead and look at the map. So for the one that we're gonna go to, you'll notice on the map right kind of north, east of us is a place called the Flock.
Northeast and called the Flock. Let me have a look. Oh, I'm terrible. Maybe I haven't got it opened up. I don't know. I can see a fate.
Northwest. No, I messed up. Northwest of us.
Northwest.
There's just a little point on the map and it says the flock.
Okay, I'll take
Might have to scroll in a little.
Yeah, maybe it is. Oh, there it is. There it is. The flock. Yes, I can see it. Do we have to go hang around there, do we?
Yep, we're going to go hang out there.
Okay, so there you go, folks. You can see that was my fault. So here's us, and that's where we zoned in. So we're going to make our way to the flock. You know what? I was going to cut filming, but it doesn't look like it's that far away. Should we just run there? We might as well film it.
Yeah, we can run.
Yeah, I mean, I love looking at the view. And so what are we going to find out there, Katella? Is that where the fate is rumoured to be spawning, or what's going on?
Yeah, actually there's a bunch of dodos out there, and this fate that we're gonna fight is actually a huge dodo.
Oh, okay, all right, fine. I'm already running the wrong way. There we go. Here's everyone. The flock is... Oh, look at that. We're already in the area called the flock. Quarterstone. Gosh, okay, and it looks beautiful out here. Look at this, folks. It's been such a long time since we've roamed Eorzea. This is great. Okay, so we're looking for dodos. Is that right? To get
That's
this
right.
evidence. Okay. All right, so...
May not want to go too far north.
Okay.
You can go ahead and get off your... It spawns right around here.
Okay, so hang on. Obisi, have you done this already? Or is this the first time for you?
No, I'm on this quest as well.
Oh, okay, awesome. What about you, Sounsyy?
I haven't done this one.
Okay, that's good. All right, so Katella, I can see all these fat dodos here. Is that a good sign if somebody's coming here outside of our Let's Play, if they want to run here? Is this the sort of area that they want to be in? And if so, what do we then have to do? Do we have to wait, do we? What do we wait for?
We have to wait for... Yeah, we have to wait for the fate to pop up.
Okay, and that will be a big dodo.
It will be a big dodo at this location. At the other fate location, it's a whole bunch of crabs, but this one's a big giant dodo.
Okay, so you keep talking about these other ones. Is it optional? Like, can you go to either one, or do you have to get both?
There's 2 fate locations for each quest.
Right.
There's 4 quests, 4 chapters, I guess they called it.
Right. What, in order to
In
be
the
able to
quest
get to
line?
the end of it? Oh, okay. So is this part 1 of 4, effectively?
Right.
Okay, and so is it all 4 parts a fate each?
Yes. Each part does have a fate.
Okay, so we're going to have to do 4 fates before I get to the end of the Final Fantasy XIII storyline, I guess is what you call it.
Yeah, for the quest that they made up for it.
Okay, all right. Well, look, there we go, folks. What we'll do is we'll cut filming, obviously, and wait until this fate arrives, and we'll be right back, and hopefully we'll be able to take it down and get ourselves an otherworldly present and be able to take it back to Peter Winsome. We'll be right back in just a moment. And here we go, folks. We have come across something called... What is this? The gluttonous Gertrude Katella. Is this who we need to be fighting?
This is it?
Wow, okay, so we've got something, another world. Come on, then. So I'm not sure what's going on here, but here we are now. We've been careful to level sync.
Yep, and do as much damage as you can.
Okay. Now, if I click the... Oh, now what, you're pointing at light... Hey, wait a minute. Who's this down here? It is Lightning. Look at that. We are actually fighting next to Lightning. She is one of my most favorite characters from one of my favorite games, Final Fantasy XIII. This is amazing, folks. Awesome. This is the fate that we've been talking about here. And, of course, this is all to do with the fact that Final Fantasy XIII Lightning Returns Merik has been released in Japan. Is that correct? Yep. That's great. And, of course, it's not released here in European or English-speaking countries. But there she is. That is Lightning. Let's give her a big hi. Wave to her. Fate complete. Look at that. That is in the same font. You okay? That was some fight, huh? The name's Lightning. I'm not from around here. Not even sure where here is. The last thing I remember, I was sleeping. I don't know if I'm stuck in this world or if I'll be sent somewhere else. Whoa, she disappeared with the characteristic feathers there. That is amazing, Katella. I can't believe it. This is awesome. So we were talking to Merik before, saying that this is all about celebrating the release of Final Fantasy XIII Part 3 in the, the Asian continents, I guess. What's it called? What's Final Fantasy XIII Part 3 called? It's got another name, hasn't it?
Lightning Returns.
Lightning Returns. So there it is. Lightning herself has come along. So there's a real crossover going here in Final Fantasy XIV. That was awesome. So once again, Katella, tell us what just happened. We were waiting here for a particular mob to spawn, right? So what was the name of that mob?
Gluttonous Gertrude.
Okay, so are there different types of Gluttonous Gertrude, or basically if she spawns, you know you're in? Is that how it works, or do you have to wait for the right one?
No, so the fate is called Tinder Buttons, and every other one, it has lightning in it.
Okay, so we were lucky we got the one with lightning in it there. Okay, that's really cool. And there we go, folks. If you're a fan of Final Fantasy 13, that is awesome. Now, I guess that it's not going to stick around forever, but Obisi, Merik was saying that it's not out yet, Final Fantasy 13 Part 3, Lightning Returns. Not out in Western countries yet. Do you know, Obisi, when it's actually going to be released in the US and EU?
I believe it's coming in February 2014.
Okay, so does that mean that we're going to get another celebration here in-game, or is this it?
They are going to bring these fates back in February for us.
Oh, okay, that's good. So, folks, don't worry if you miss out on this one. You'll be able to come back in February next year to check it out. Okay, so Katella, we're all done. My quest says that I need to present evidence of my experiences to Peter Winsome. I'm guessing that means we can go back to Limsa Lominsa, right?
That's correct.
Okay, that's cool. I guess we can teleport. So here we go, folks. Limsa Lominsa, Lower Decks. That is it. We'll be right back in just a minute. And welcome back. Here we are in Limsa Lominsa, and we're back near Peter Winsome. So let's have a chat with him here, see what he's got to say. A delight to speak with you again, adventurer. So tell me, have you discovered aught to share with the Harbour Herald's readership? Any tales to mesmerise and inform, of course, the masses? I think they're having a bit of a dig at the rags in places like the UK, like the Sun and stuff. I think that's what this is all about. Let's have a look here. We need to find, what is it, an otherworldly parcel. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have one in my bags. Let's have a look here. Oh, I've got, there we go, there's one. So we'll drop that there and hand that over. A lady warrior, you say, and she left behind this parcel. Allow me to confirm the facts. A powerful woman in exotic raiment appears, introducing herself as Lightning, and after the battle is won, she vanishes like a bolt of the very stuff for which she was named. Absolutely, that's exactly what happened, sir. Finally, left in her blinding wake, you find what can be described as naught else but an otherworldly package. Incredible! I say we peel back the wrapping and have a peek at what's inside. I have never before seen such craftsmanship. I imagine even the famed artisans of Gridania would struggle to reproduce this degree of quality. A mysterious knight of unknown origin wielding a weapon of equally enigmatic design. Yes, this shall become a most interesting article indeed. Your contribution has been invaluable. You're welcome. With your profession in mind, I believe the contents of this parcel are best left in your hands. After all, I've got no need of any other accoutrements but my mighty quill. And there we go. You can see here, for the Winsome, I get a reward of a whole bunch of XP, but look at this. I get Katella. I'm getting Guardian Core gauntlets. If you ask me, I'm going to put two and two together and say basically they are Lightning's gloves. Is that right?
That's correct.
Oh man, let's complete that. Look at that. The word, I still can't get over the font for this. This is absolutely awesome. There's our team there. And by the way, big thanks to Merik, Obisi, and Sounsyy as well for helping me out with that fate there. But here we go. So I'm guessing now that if I have a look in my bags, can I actually equip these? Hang on a minute. Let's go into my inventory. No, I don't go to my inventory, do I? Where do I need to go to get my gear? It's been such a long time. Who can help me? It's the other thing, the chest.
The armory chest.
Thank you, the armory chest. Here we go, gloves. Can I just equip these, please, please, please? Here we go, equip.
Sure.
Ah, look at that. I'll zoom in there, folks. There we go. That is indeed Lightning's gloves. Okay, so hang on a minute. Merik, this is just gloves. I can see, for example, you're wearing Snow's... Yeah, is that right? That's Snow's trench coat and scarf. Is that right?
That it is.
Oh, that is so awesome. So is that because you're a male character? And the boots, I think. Is it?
Yep, I have the gloves, the boots, the pants, and the jacket.
Yeah, so you've basically got the whole outfit. That is fantastic. So hang on, Katella, you've got the entire outfit as well, in miniature version, I think, miniature form.
Yeah.
So, and even Sounsyy, you've got the leggings, I guess, and the gloves, I can tell. And Obisi, have you got any yet? Yeah, you've got the gloves as well, haven't you?
I just got the with gloves.
Yeah, congrats. Okay, so who can tell me, Katella, how do I get all 4 pieces that I need here?
You have to do all 4 of the quests.
Oh, okay. All right, so that's 1 of 4. So there you go, folks. Do all 4 quests and you'll get the entire outfit. We won't do that on film, but I'll definitely do that off camera. But what about the weapons? Because I can see, like, for example, Merik, you've got a very special lance going on there. Do you want to show us how that works? Oh, look at that. That is just like the game. Okay, Katella, I'm going to test your Final Fantasy 13 knowledge. I won't ask you, Merik, because that's not fair because you don't play the game. Katella, whose lance is that?
That is Fang's.
It is Fang's lance. That's amazing. Merik, can you do that one more time for us? Pretty please. That is just so awesome. Oh, that is so cool. Katella, it's just like the game, isn't it? It's just like Final Fantasy 13. That is so cool. All right, so look, how do you get this, Merik? How do you get a weapon? I want a weapon.
Talk to, now see, I can't even pronounce that name, is Sigeweb?
This guy, hey, hang on. Let's see how well everyone does. Obisi, how would you pronounce this guy? Oh, actually, it's a chick. It's not a guy at all.
Sinjuwib?
Sinjuwib, I'm with you, I reckon. Sounsyy, what do you think?
Singwib?
Singwib. What about you, Katella? Go on, give it a go.
Singwib. Yeah.
Yep. We'll go with Singju or whatever. Mr. S. There we go. It's Ms. Sorry, it's Ms. S. Now, hang on. How come? Oh, so I thought I handed... Oh, no, I didn't hand in the otherworldly parcel. He said that it's best kept with me. So that's basically currency, Katella, from doing that fate. Will I get that again in the future?
If you go do that one that we just did, or the other first one, you will get these.
Okay, that's cool. So I'm not just stuck with one, so I can get basically all of the characters' weapons from Final Fantasy 13 pretty much.
That's correct.
Okay, that is cool. I want the sword. I'm guessing that's the Blaze Fire Saber, right?
That's correct.
Okay, I'm going to click on that, and let me see. There it is. Otherworldly parcel. Hand it over, trade it in, and the Blaze Fire Saber is added to your inventory. Oh, this is going to be so cool. Let's have a look here and see if I can look in my armory chest. And there it is. Go to my weapons. There we are. And where is it? Oh, hang on. It was full. So I think that's going to just be in my normal inventory. It is. There we go. Right click and equip that. Unable to change classes hang on, let me just free up some space here in my inventory chest. That's terrible. Gosh, Sambo, you got to clean out your bags. Equip. Oh, look at that. Okay, now tell me one more time, how, Katella, do I brandish? Yeah, how do I do that? How do I do that? Z, here we go. Oh my god, it unfolds just like Lightning's weapon. Look at that, folks. That is, hang on, let me get a good view of it there. Woohoo! I'm going to put it away again, and let's pull it out. It unfolds. It's just, oh my god, it is so cool. Because, of course, basically made by the same company, right? I mean, we're talking Sony and Sony. So Sony and Square Enix, I guess, the same thing. Wow. Okay, so looking at this, I'm going to deduce, thanks, Sounsyy, I'm going to deduce that I can do more fates and come back to this person and get more weapons. Is that basically how it works? Katella?
That's correct.
Yep, okay, that's good. Excellent. And to get more gear, Sounsyy, I just have to keep doing more fates, right?
All right.
Oh my god, what is that you've got there, Merik?
This is the Arcanist book.
Go on, show us again. Go on. That looked ridiculous.
It looks like a stick when you have it closed, but then it looks really interesting when it opens up. Oh my lord, shut it again? That's incredible.
Whose weapon was that?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I can't remember. It wasn't Hope, was it? Maybe it was Hope.
Yeah.
I think it might have been. Now, BC, did you get a weapon? Yes, you got... Oh, what have you... Hey, wait a minute. Is that SARS's guns that you've got there, BC?
These are the Vega Knuckles.
Yeah, they look amazing. They are definitely, and they're made up of guns, Katella, I think, unless I'm wrong. That's definitely SARS's guns. Yeah, that is so, okay, that looks ridiculous, Obisi, but awesome at the same time, don't you reckon? That is fantastic. Congratulations. And what have you got, Sounsyy? Did you manage to get any weapons so far? Oh, now, what is that?
I've got the Limsa Bardiche.
Oh, it is Limsa as well. That is so cool. Now, of course, that probably doesn't mean that much to you. Actually, no, it should, because you said you'd watched all the cutscenes on YouTube, right?
That's about my extent of my 13 knowledge.
That's okay. You'll know what a Limsa is, though. Very, very cool. I think that Square Enix have done a fantastic job of bridging the two over. And if you're a fanboy, let me stand behind these guys because I'm a bit taller. Fanboy or a fangirl, then you're going to be very excited, just like I am, coming into all of this. So if you miss out on it, folks, don't worry. It'll be back in February 2014. And of course, that's when the game itself will be launched in Western countries. And I can't wait for that. So there you go, folks. That was a very quick episode there, showing you guys all about the celebration of Final Fantasy 13 here in Final Fantasy 14. I'd like to thank Merik, Obisi, and Sounsyy for joining me. Thank you guys, great to see you. And of course, the cute and short little fully regaled Katella with your lightning outfit. You must be as happy as a pig in mud, surely.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're a fangirl, aren't you? Come on, you can admit it.
Oh, yeah. No, I love it.
Yeah. Now, you were saying that off camera we can go and do some more fates, and I might be in for a bit of a surprise with the music in those fates. Is that right?
That's correct.
So, I mean, does that mean we're going to hear some Final Fantasy 13-ish music? Because if we are, I'm going to be super excited, many much wow, because it's some of my most favourite music in the entire series. Honestly, I think it's right up there for me with Final Fantasy X. So am I going to be disappointed?
I don't think you'll be disappointed at all.
Awesome. Okay, maybe we can run around and do that quickly before I have to run off. But there you go, folks. Certainly hope you enjoyed this episode. Certainly hope you'll join us in the next one on behalf of myself, Merik, Obisi, Katella, Sounsyy, and of course Seraphis here. It's us saying take care. Hope you guys are having a great week wherever you are in the world. We do look forward to seeing you next time. We will see you then, and bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.